Nope, dead. Rip.
Okay, Hippo.
Also dead.
Okay. Trash, I'm assuming you're here. Alrighty. So, last week you guys got dove into a bush where Ein found a goblin in said bush, listening in on your conversation as best he could. Ein horribly failed to grapple the poor goblin, who then proceeded to get an existential crisis from getting talked to directly into his poor goblin brain. It then started to climb a tree to get away from you guys, and with all the shouting, you guys seem to have alerted a nearby patrol that was approaching you. You could hear the baying of hounds, as well as shouting of goblin voices approaching your position. You guys need to all roll initiative for me so we can put you in the right order.
Okay, off to a good start for me.
Alrighty.
10.
13.
7. 18 for me.
$11.
Alrighty. So, you guys are standing amongst the trees, there's a bunch of underbrush. Currently, you don't see any armies of kittens around you. And
No!
above you, probably about 15 feet up a tree, right next to where your comrade that just dove into a bush, you see the screaming and yelling goblin, pretty much bawling at the top of his voice, trying to climb up into the branches away from where you saw your comrade Croft dive into the bush, or Croftler dive into the bush. Seemingly having missed grab the goblin. What do you do, Jathar?
Crawford, what have you done?
What have I done?
Yes.
I didn't do shit.
As you say that, Ein, what are you doing? Your turn.
Is he holding a branch or something while he's climbing, or is he holding the trunk of the tree?
He's just like straight clambering up the side of it like a spider almost up the trunk of the tree.
So the trunk, he's not holding onto a branch, which I could
Well,
attack to make him fall down.
Well, you could try and startle him or knock him off the branches by all means.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast just above him, and as I do that, I'm gonna mind fuck him by saying him stop, or the next one goes straight to your head.
Sure, make an intimidation check for me. And then roll to hit. Not very hard to hit a tree, but sure, let's go for it.
Fuck that tree.
Yes, fuck that tree in particular.
I was gonna say.
Intimidation check, you say?
Intimidation check.
Let me
To see if you say anything that's like impressive enough to.
What are you gonna say,
Sorry, I have to open up the fucking thing here. I don't remember the bonus
Why isn't it already open?
question.
Where is the damn monster menu again?
I ate it.
How does
It
this
was
thing
delicious.
always disappear?
I rolled 13, and I got +4 to intimidation, so it's 17.
17 in total. All right, what do you say?
I said, stop, or the next one goes to your head. We can talk. We can make a deal. Don't you want to make a deal? Or do you
Alright,
want
but
to die?
What did you roll to hit? As you say that, but
I
You kinda
accidentally killed the goblin.
you step in some kitten poo and your foot slips, and you put the Eldritch Blast like up into the treetops, like nowhere near where the goblin is. Near, and you see it start climbing faster up into the tree away from
I
you.
suppose it does. It still makes a good warning shot.
Trash, what are you doing?
So were you trying to hit him? I mean, that was not good.
Hey, I was trying my best here.
I look around the field here. How many goblins are around us?
Just
You're
the
not
one
in the
that we
field,
see.
you're in the woods, and there's one in a tree next to you.
Oh,
other
hi,
side of the way.
Goblin.
Goblin ignores you, climbs up further into the tree. Hippo, what are you doing?
Oh, what have you done, you silly people? And I'd launch a fireball at him.
Okay, go for it.
You're not going to just throw fire into the tree, a firebomb into the
Throw
tree?
acid at the
It's
goblin.
19.
You definitely hit. Damn it.
3 whole damages.
3 whole damages, alrighty. You singe the back of the goblin with a blast of fire, and the poor guy squeals in terror and intensifies his climbing, trying to get away from you. He's looking pretty seriously messed up by that firebolt. Lady, what are you doing? Bearing in mind, you're still holding a barrel of tar.
I put down the barrel of tar and go like, "Oh, they're trying to practice now. Okay."
Okay.
And take out my
Daddy's
short
gonna
bow
shake the tree.
and shoot it with the short bow.
Okay.
You're gonna take the tree and shake it.
Fuck no.
What's it to
I'm not an
hit?
idiot. That's a 11 to hit.
11. Miss. Arrow goes woo, sailing off into the forest. I don't know why the arrow goes woo, but it did.
Are we trying to kill him?
It's a good thing we're doing target practice because I need it.
You see the goblin now, having escaped all the way to the top of the tree, take something out of its pocket and throw it up into the air, and you guys suddenly see a diamond, like a kite shape, appear, like made out of 4 diamonds of light in the air above it. 2 yellow, 2 red. And you hear the goblin go, ha ha, and points down at you with its finger. Jathar, your turn.
Yeah, I want to shoot it with my doop-a-doop-a-doo. No, I don't start with a bow. That's awkward.
Can't you
I
insult
want to
it down
throw
the
a
tree?
rock at it.
Okay. You look around and you see a okay size rock, probably about half the size of your fist. Which
Well,
you
I'm
wouldn't do.
throwing the rock at it.
Go for it. Do you miss?
What about my bonuses?
Well, you have what, +2 to your proficiency? And how
Yes.
high is your dex?
My dex is 14.
Yeah, you miss, unfortunately.
Oh, wellsies.
You see the rock go flailing past, and you see the goblin go, ah! And pull its head back in again. And climb it up into the trees, and you hear it rustling about, but now you can't actually see it anymore.
Are we actually trying?
Someone just set this tree on fire.
Your turn, Nine. What you doing?
I tell the goblin one last time. You couldn't make it easy. Now I'm gonna have to kill you.
I don't think
And
it's
I
worth
cast-
it.
The goblin doesn't respond so much as you get the mental image of him mooning you.
Yep. So I'm gonna Eldritch blast him to the face.
Alright, you can't actually see him up in the trees now, in the treetop now. It's just leaves. So he's got full cover from you.
Wow, what's with the ones? What the fuck is going on?
Roll D20 for me, Ein. You like aim up, and again, like same pile of shit. You step in it with the other boot, and you stumble, and you put an Eldritch Blast like within an inch of Osric's face. Just like
Hey!
Osric, you could like feel the nose hair singeing as it goes past you.
I'm
You
really
just hear what
sorry,
you give a
but
sigh
this
of
fucking
disappointment.
goblin shit is everywhere here, man. I
Do you
keep
know how
stepping in
long
it.
takes to grow a dwarvish beard?
Osric, your turn. What you doing?
Okay, you simpletons. I will help get him out of the tree, and I use Sacred Flame and just shoot the branches of the tree to set it on fire.
Okay, go for it. Roll to hit, or what, how does Sacred Flame work? Is it to hit, or is it just a saving throw?
I think it's to hit.
You shouldn't shoot! You
Here.
should know!
Sacred
It's
Sacred flame is
instantaneous.
fire.
Oh no, it isn't. Darn
And
it.
it's flamey.
Is
It's
holy
a flame-like radiance.
Is radiance hot? Is the radiance hot enough to
It's
set
also
the
a
tree on
targeted
fire?
spell that at a creature you can see, so you can't use that particular skill at this point.
Nope. Damn it.
Isn't the tree technically a living creature?
Technically, I suppose, yes.
The tree takes radiant
Are you going
damage.
to use Sacred Flame against the tree?
Hey,
What?
yes, I will shoot the tree.
Fuck that
Okay,
tree.
roll damage. Since I'm going to assume the tree's going to fail its dexterity saving throw.
That is 4 damages to the tree.
You guys hear a and followed by a soft crackling sound as the tree gets caught on fire, followed by a in the top.
See? I told you guys. All you have to do is not be incompetent.
Hippo, your turn. What are you doing?
Can I hold my turn? Actually, no. I'm gonna hurl some alchemical fire higher up into the tree to set more of the top on fire.
Sure, go for it.
The tree has to pass a dex saving throw.
I'm going to say that it fails.
Then it hits the tree. Can you damage?
Sure, make an intelligence check for me while you're doing that. Actually, sorry, not intelligence, a nature check.
Oh shit! I have +4 to that. Yeah, that's like a number.
Yeah, it's really
17.
dry, like almost unseasonably so. Like the leaves you guys have been crunching over, the brown vegetation from lack of water. As you toss the alchemical fire, you hear a in the tops above you as the tree just goes up like kindling, and it sprays to the trees near you. You guys
yeah,
are now in a
You're gonna
very,
burn the
very
fucking
well-lit
forest down.
forest.
Yay!
We might want to move out this forest, guys, like with haste.
Yeah, it's only going to take you 3 days. Liddy, your turn. You're now standing in a well-lit clearing, surrounded by merrily dancing shadows, as the trees above and around you start catching fire as the flame leaps from treetop to treetop. The charred corpse of a goblin falls from the tree above you and splattered in the leaves in front of you.
I would like to cast Spare the Dying on the goblin.
Goblin's way past Spare the Dying.
I pour some tar on the goblin and throw it in a fire.
Okay, as you do that, as you finish meticulously opening up the barrel of tar, tarring the goblin, and then tossing the goblin into the fire, the sound of baying hounds that's been getting progressively louder while you guys have been
Yep,
setting
why
fire
weren't
to
we
the
getting the
surrounding
fuck out?
forest. You see a troop of goblins burst into the clearing. One of them, large, using what looks to be a chained morning star or mace of some kind, as well as 3 more of them using short bows, as well as 2 hounds. I wonder if I actually have a hound model we can use. Animals? Maybe. Let's have a look. Yeah, it'll do. So let's put up some tree balls. I'm just gonna make little circles, give you guys an idea of like trees, because you know, fucking forest, it's heavily forested, it's quite dry, there's fucking trees for days. Lots of underbrush. Everything is very well lit now, since, you know, trees on fire, whoops, on fire.
If I
On
quote
fire.
Hippo, shit's on fire, yo.
Shit is indeed on fire. Ian, you were at the bottom of the tree last time you said trying to spear this little fucker with an elder.
Well, obviously I would get away from it.
All of you were kind of like around the tree firing up into it, correct?
Probably something like that.
Alrighty, so you guys see the hunting hounds burst into the clearing, followed by a larger goblin, as well as 3 more diminutive goblins using wielding short bows. That was Ein's turn. Jathar! If anybody was going to say something, now is the time to say it.
Oh, hi!
Hold on, let me just roll initiative for these little guys quickly. 8 plus 2, 10. Okay. So, Jathar, since you're first in initiative, what would you like to do?
Well, let me just where am I? That's me there.
Just having a lie down
Having a little nap.
because he's a little tired.
Yes.
I'm gonna be like, we've just come here to talk. Don't worry, guys. I learned negotiating in film school.
You hear one of them go, and then like gesture at you.
And I pretend I know exactly what I'm doing, and I'm like, point.
Goes, Hein, your turn. What would you like to do?
I mind fuck him, but yeah.
Which one? The big one?
Yeah, just all of them.
You can only do one at a time, dude. You're not fucking whatever
Well,
superhero
hi.
has lots of telepathy.
It's just, it's like shouting telepathy.
That's how it works.
Okay,
Oh,
what did you say?
no, I'll get
What do
the
you
big
say?
one.
Yeah?
Bow down now before it's too late.
You guys see the goblin suddenly start cracking up and just laughing his ass off. And you hear a thought. Pigskin, put down weapon or die!
No.
I feel like it didn't work very well.
Yeah, Eldritch
I mean, I
Blast.
didn't hear any of this, but just the look in his face, I'm like, I feel like it's not going well.
Eldritch Blast, the big guy. Straight to the face.
Okay, and you go for it. Yes. Much is
Plus 4.
Plus 4, 18. That's a hit.
So it's 2d6, right? Yep.
Is it, or is it 1d, or is it 1d10?
No, it's 1d10, sorry. I'm not high enough level for
Fine.
2.
Hmm.
Yeah, sorry. I'm still...
You
I
bastardo.
started.
Glorious. 8 damage. That's quite a lot, actually. Alrighty. You deal wham throw the Eldritch Blast straight at the goblin, taking him in the chest, and he steps back a foot or so, like the air knocked out of him.
And I tell him again, bow down before it's too late.
Osric, your turn.
Is anyone else asking where the fighter got these weird powers from? Because I don't know where he suddenly started shooting
For
beat
chaos?
Turns to Rodriguez. Oh, you usually are pretty good at talking, even though I can't help but think you're failing. So here, let me just sprinkle a little guidance on you. Maybe you won't suck anymore. And I cast guidance on the bard.
Okay.
Bard.
So what, you can use that, what, to add what to his next skill check?
Yeah.
1d10? Oh no, it's guidance, sorry.
Guidance, divination. So, okay.
One
It's a
taken
concentration spell for you, Trashy, for up to 1 minute. You touch one willing creature. Once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add that number to the roll to one ability check of its choice.
Yes.
Okay. So, having already been shot in the chest, the goblins don't really wait anymore for you guys to, like, cast any more magic. And they go hauling ass in. The 2 hounds immediately charging where you are, Koffler. You being the, bad man who's been shooting bloody magic at them. The big guy starts running over to you, Rodriguez, since you insulted his mother by, pretending to know Goblin and, talking shit. And these 3 guys in the back are all going to feather the closest target they can still see, which is going to be Hans. So they're going to fire the shot post at you. Alrighty, so let us proceed with some attacksies. Cruffled, what's your armor class, buddy?
My armor class is 14, no 15, sorry.
15.
I think it's my, let me check. Fucking hell.
Okay. Wow, goblins do not have really good armor class at all. And their attack is pretty pitiful too. Poor goblins.
Goblinos.
Goblinos! Alrighty, so the 2 hounds rush up to you, jump up at you to try and bite you, but neither of them manage to get through your guard, as they just bat them aside with your weapon to try and get in on you. Rodriguez, the boss, runs up to you, the goblin boss, and swings his chain mace at you with twice. Swing, swing, trying to get a hit in. But... Fuck. That was a 2. Ooh, that's a crit.
Dead.
No, wait, that's not a crit. Damn it.
Not dead.
Okay. I was going to say, yay! Okay, Rodriguez. Goblin swings his mace. Whoa, whoa.
Yes.
One of them connects.
Okay.
And he deals 5 points of slashing damage to you. As the mace slams into your side,
Cool.
piercing what little armor you have. The 3 goblin archers, Hans, they fire at you with their short bows. Goblin archers, yes, no, yay, nay. What's your armor class, Hans?
15.
15, okay, one of them hits. You take a mighty, what is this, 5 damage. As one of the 3 arrows finds their mark. And above you guys, you hear another dull crump as more of the trees catch fire around you. So, Hippo, your turn. What do you like to do, Hans?
I'm gonna move myself over here so they cannot see me anymore. And then
Alright.
look up above Big Guy and see if there are any, like, flaming branches directly above him.
Sure, let's roll a d20. 1 to 10 is, 11 to 20 there's not. Yes, there is.
I wish to firebolt at it.
You want to set the branch that's on fire more on fire.
Actually, no, let's hurl an acid vial at, like, part of the bit connecting it to the thing so it drops on his head.
Why didn't you just turn it at him?
Because, where's the fun in that?
Alrighty, go for it.
It's got to make a dex saving throw.
I'm going to assume you have remarkable abilities at acid hurling. Fuck it, let's roll for the tree. 4. Okay, tree does not.
It did a 4 damage.
It did 4 damage. Okay, you see it starts sizzling into the branch, but it's probably going to take a round or so before it manages to eat through enough of the wood for it to collapse. But it is merely sizzling at the moment. Anything else?
Just, seeing as it doesn't speak, I don't think it speaks common. Beware of the branches!
Letty, your turn. What you doing,
Mind
Humongous?
your head!
I want to take the tar, which I just used, and threw a corpse somewhere, and, like, while it's still open, throw the damn thing at the gigantic goblinoid thing.
Sure. Make a strength check for me.
Yay. Uh, 6.
Alrighty. You throw it. Osric, make a dex saving throw for me.
Hey, the other guy, not me.
Oh boy, tar-covered dwarf in a forest full of fire. Good times.
Oh, it might be a good day after all.
No.
Wow.
Osric, you managed to just duck out of the way of the barrel. Rodriguez, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
I am surrounded by incompetence.
If you guys die in a flaming forest because you guys burned yourself to death, I'm going to be very disappointed.
15.
15! You manage to duck out of the way, and it shatters in front of you on the ground, spreading tar across the forest surface. Alrighty. Jethar, your turn. What do you like to do?
I want to cast sleep on the bigger goblin.
Sure, you could try and do that. Does casting provoke an attack of opportunity? That's a good question.
How many dice do you need?
Just these. Actually, I need 3 more. Oh wait, no, it's 5d8. I'm reading the wrong thing yet, not 5d6.
You have guidance. They really don't believe in you.
I don't think guidance works on spells.
No.
It works on only ability checks. And it's a concentration spell, so Trash can't use any other thing else at the moment.
I changed my concentration.
Okay, Matt, roll for it.
21.
That's a
21.
lot. That is a lot of dice. And what's the range on sleep? Or the AoE
Oh,
on sleep,
God.
I'd say.
20 feet from where I am on the creature. Hold on.
Okay, how many hit points have you got, Matt?
I have 11.
How much hit points have you got, Osric?
20.
How much have you got, Humongous?
15.
Great stuff. Okay, make a will saving throw. No, sorry, it just affects you, doesn't it, Rodriguez?
Pretty
So,
much.
Rodriguez, you fall unconscious. Order, what does it say? Ascending order. So that's from low to high, hey? Was it
Does he have a saving throw?
Lowest,
to
yeah,
cast it on?
yes.
How many points did you say you have, Humongous?
15.
15. Okay, Humongous, you fall unconscious. No, sorry. How many is it in total? 21. Rodriguez, you have how much HP?
I have 11.
11. So it's 10 hit points remaining that it can affect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Rodriguez, you put yourself to sleep, everybody else is unaffected.
Oh, lovely.
Is there a saving throw for that?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
Good job.
I'm fine. I'm just gonna lay down here.
Rodriguez is like, I learned this in film school. Snore.
Pretty much.
Oh shit! I slept through that class.
Gruffler, your turn. You're surrounded by 2 wolves. What would you like to do?
Hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I got a question. So I can cast a spell, and how many? What can I else do?
You can use an action per turn, you can use a bonus action, and you can use a move action.
And second wind does. No, that's like healing, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. So I can cast one spell and I can move.
That's correct.
If I cast a spell, do I get like a attack of opportunity from the wolves?
I'm checking right now because I knew it was gonna happen. Page 197. You're busted. Okay, let's see. Normally, well, if you move, you'll provoke an attack of opportunity regardless of whether you're casting a spell or not. Because you're moving outside of a creature's threatened square or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, but can I cast a spell before they attack me?
Yeah, I'm just quickly checking to see how it exactly works. Opportunity attacks. Making an opportunity attack whenever a hostile creature moves out of your reach. Blah, blah, blah. You can avoid attack of opportunities by using the disengage action. So it looks like you can cast without provoking. It's just going to be when you...
Oh, sorry, didn't I cast that spell last time before I quit? Armor of Gothis?
I don't know, did you?
I think I did.
You
Oh.
cast it while during fighting the bandits, but that was like days ago.
Okay.
Okay, so Ein, what you doing?
I'm gonna cast Armor of Gothis.
All right. You cast it and whoosh. What does it do?
I gain 5 temporary hit points during for the duration, and if a creature hits you with a melee attack, while you have those hit points, a creature takes 5 cold damage.
Nice. Alrighty. So you're moving away from them, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna move like closer to my allies, so like
So you're like stepping over there.
yeah.
Okay, that provokes 2 attacks of opportunity from the 2 hounds, which both attack you. You said the armor class is 15.
No, sorry, it's 16.
16. Alright, first one hits. Rolling a 20. Second one hits, rolls a 19. Alrighty.
Wow, fucking
Both
hell.
of them hit you.
I only
Hey
roll
man,
one.
plus 4 to attack, man. They can actually like do some stuff occasionally. Luckily they don't do much damage though, unfortunately. D6 plus 2. Let's see. I need a D6. I'm gonna take your D6, Hippo. Let's see. Okay, Ein, first one deals 3 points of damage to you, and he takes 5 in the return.
Yep.
And second one hits you for 2 points of damage. No, that can't be. 3 points of damage. I was about to say, you can't roll a 2 if you have a plus 2. Dumb. Yeah. So they both take 5 points of damage, and you can see they're looking really fucking bad right now. Like, their fur is all frosted over, their skin appears to be cracking in places from the frost. It looks like they just came out of the Arctic, where they were frozen for a couple of years. It does not look good for the 2 hounds. Alrighty, so I did more damage by running away than he did by actually flinging Eldritch Blast at people. Trash!
It was
your
all
turn.
tactical.
I'm surrounded by incompetence, also a giant boogery thing, and dogs. I hate dogs. You all need to go away. I cast Bane on these guys.
Eh? What does Bane do?
It's like a
Bane,
debuff.
up to 3 characters of my choice that I can see within range, must make charisma saving throws. Whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack, roll, or a saving throw before the spell ends, there's a concentration up to 1 minute. The
And he-
target must...
Big guy and the 2 wolves.
Yep.
Okay, what's your spell DC?
Is a 14.
14. You say charisma saving throws. Oh boy.
Yep.
Okay, big guy's got a charisma of +0, so it's a roll for him. Fails, and the two doggies have a charisma of -1.
Pooches.
Pooch 1 passes with a 17, and the other one fails with a 5. Okay, so the one furthest away is the one who failed. Alright, so one Pooch passes, and the other two guys have failed their checks.
So whenever
Alright.
they make an attack or saving throw for the ones that failed, they roll a d4 and subtract the number from the attack or saving throw.
Okay, makes sense. Anything else you want to do?
Let's see if I can walk over and just smack Rodriguez. This is not the time to be asleep, you nerd.
Okay, you can do that next round. You can slap his shit. Okay, Goblinses! These two guys are going to run around, try and get to Croffler and Co. because Croffler did the damages to them. Okay, so you say you're basically standing over Rodriguez at the moment. Okay, 3 goblins are going to fire at nobody, so they're just going to move up a little bit over here so they can get a bit more of a clear line of sight. They don't really have anything they can fire at very well, so they're just going to... They're just going to hold their action for now. This little guy is going to step in closer to the dwarf to smash some dwarf. Alrighty. Croffler, 2 wolves. Both attack you. They're like, nom 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 nom, delicious person. The first one rolls a 22.
What the
Second one
fuck?
rolls a... Hey man, rolled an 18, they have +4. Second one rolls a 15, so that's a miss you said, eh? Your AC 16.
Which one had Bane?
Bane is the furthest one. The one that missed anyway.
Okay.
22 minus 4... Yeah, so it doesn't make him a difference anyway. Alright. So, Ein, you still have Armor of Agathis on you, right?
No, it went away.
Does it go away after a short time?
Yes,
No,
temporary hit points.
No, it goes away because my temporary hit points are gone.
Oh, do you only have it as long as you have temporary hit points?
Yep.
Okay. Well, one of them's gonna bite you for... Oh wow, max damage. 8 damage. Other one misses. Trashy, against you, big old gobbo boss goes, "Oh, no more slaves!" and just brings the mace down, trying to smash your face in. But unfortunately, he rolls a 10 to hit. Yay or nay?
Oh, I have an AC of 18.
Okay, he definitely misses. The 3 other gobbos, though, are going to try and fire at you with cover because their boss is in the way. But I don't think they're going to be very successful. 6? Nope. That definitely won't do it. 10? Nope. And 17. That's a hit. Just roll them damages. Okay, you take 4 points of damage as one of the arrows actually does manage to wing past their boss and punch into your armor, dealing some damage.
Wait, who just got shot?
Trashy.
I thought he had an
Okay.
AC of 18.
Hmm?
I do have an 18.
Oh, shit, sorry. Then it's a
18.
miss. On the other hand, though, the branch does finally break and comes plummeting down to the ground. What would you guys say is a fair amount of dice for a plummeting fiery branch?
Improvised weapon damage.
I'd say maybe 1d8. I mean, it is a branch falling. Like, it depends on what time preparing. Is it the big ass branch that makes like a gigantic club, or like a tiny branch?
It's a pretty modestly sized branch.
I'd say 1d8 because it's falling down and it's probably pretty high up.
My alchemical fire is a d6, so maybe just that.
Let's just do a d8 and a d6. Since it's on fire! Here's these 2 dice. Hiya! Okay, that's 5 points of damage as the branch comes plummeting down, hitting the goblin boss in the face for 5 points of damage. Osric, make a dexterity saving throw. Rodriguez, you don't get to take one, you just take 5 points of damage. And wake up! As a giant flaming branch lands on your face. That's still like sputtering a bit from acid in places. Yeah, you're fine.
Guys, I had a terrible dream. Oh
And
shit,
then
I
you
wasn't
see-
dreaming.
Yep, you're like very much on fire right now. Hippo, your turn. What are you doing?
Gruffler, why have you put these fierce hounds towards me? And I throw. Are they within 5 feet of each other? The doggos.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I hurl a alchemical fire at them. Then they must dex
Pops.
save.
They must deck save?
But one of them has -4.
Well, it doesn't matter because now it's in the negatives. Whee!
Oh,
Wow.
Doggo is
Why
like,
are you using my dice? You're fucking cursing my dice. I only get 1, so you get 20 on my dice. I don't like this at all.
well,
okay.
the one
Well,
it
one of the
hits.
doggos goes. Just runs off, busy burning alive, horribly screeching. It smells awful. Anything else?
And then I move behind the professor.
Professor, your turn. What are you doing?
So
Oh,
this
shit.
guy is currently engaged in technically melee.
Yes, he's definitely engaged in melee. Also, more of the trees combust.
Yay. Also, yeah, I go next to him and just like sneak attack. I just want to stab him in his kidneys.
Go for it.
That is a 17.
That's just enough to hit.
Yay.
Just barely.
That is a 7.
Pitiful amount of damage.
Yeah, pitiful amount of damage, but it's still 7.
Shink. Ein, you still being telepathically linked with the goblin boss, you him go, "Ach, mein kidneys!" You don't know why he sounds like that, but he does, as the professor stabs him. Jathar, you're on your back with a giant flaming branch on you. You're still taking damage. What would you like to do?
I'd like to roll away and no longer be taking damage.
Okay, go for it. Acrobatics.
Roll, you both.
Also to try and avoid, angry goblin boss trying to stab you.
Yay!
Nice. Alrighty. You managed to roll up onto your feet with a flourish. What would you like to do?
I'd like to cast sleep on those 3 goblins far away from me.
Alrighty, go for it. So you cast how many dice? 5d8, eh?
Yep.
I love it.
25.
Okay. Sleep. Bomb, bomb, bomb. All of them go down. Like they just got mowed down suddenly. You see one of them like curl up into a little fetal ball and put his thumb in his mouth.
Oh, he's adorable.
It's the middle one. Alrighty, anything else you'd like to do, Rodriguez?
I'd like to use my inspiration to tell the goblin that actually it was Osric that said that about his mother.
Go for it. And you hear the goblin go, "My mother was a saint!" Intensify his attack on Osric.
So that I can just slightly slide away.
Okay. Your turn. There's one doggo left. What would you like to do?
And I'm gonna cleave it in half.
You can certainly try.
Pop's probably gonna be
Plus
like, no,
6.
fuck you.
+6. Alright, that's a hit. Roll them damages.
It's a double 6.
You have to roll them, man. You have to roll them.
I was trying to select them both, but I couldn't.
Okay. Shunk! You just literally cut the dog into quarters. And it's just offal and steaming meat parts that fall to the ground. You guys need to all make a constitution saving throw as the air starts to thicken with smoke and smoldering leaves come falling from the treetops, and you hear the ominous creaking of branches, and above you in places you start hearing the
Wow! What the
balls
fuck?
explode.
18 for me.
20 for me.
19.
Alrighty. 15. Everybody except Ein is fine. Ein, you have disadvantage on your attacks, ability saving throws, and so on because you are currently sickened.
After all those
the smoke.
years of Hans huffing chemicals, smoke is nothing.
Pretty much. Okay. That's Ein. Osric, your turn. Bugbear in front of you currently has kidney stabbed. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna ask you guys to do anything. Bunch of morons. Will attack.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
Nine. 13.
Damn it, Iron, give me back my lucky dice. That's a miss.
Fuck you, you curse my dice.
Ooh, boy, that's awesome. I just rolled a 20.
Roll a d4 and -4.
No, I mean for the trees exploding into flame, like the amount of trees. Okay, so Goblin Big Boss survives your attack.
I actually get to attack again on account of Divine Faith.
Oh?
Yep.
Oh? How do you do that?
Let me see. Let me open the book back up.
Yes, Kurub.
War Priest from level 1. God delivers bolts of inspiration. When you use an attack action, you can make one weapon attack as a bonus action.
Okay, go for it.
It's hammer time.
He says,
16.
miss. Unfortunately, Goblin, now having been stabbed in the kidneys, is weary of you small bastards, and is on guard against any further attacks.
Let's
Alrighty.
see. What do we need to roll to hit him?
A little bit higher than 16. Lady managed to peg him the previous round.
Yeah, let you hit me
Okay.
at 17.
Goblin Big Boss is going to swing at... shit, he's surrounded.
Hey, shouldn't I have bonuses because he's surrounded?
I'm trying to decide what he's going to do. What would he do?
Has he spotted the sneaky giant man next to him?
He did definitely spot him when he got shanked in the kidneys.
It's not too late to bow.
He's going to multi-attack. Goes, "Roar!" Tries to shank you in the face, Osric. But as he comes swinging down at you, he like almost spins in spot and actually goes for you, humongous. And each of you get hit.
-4. Roll a d4. -4.
It's still going to be a 19.
Wow.
Oh man.
That's 3 damage to you, Trash. And 5 damage to you, Liddy.
Ow.
As he just like flails the mace around, desperately like fighting for his life now and looking for an opportunity to escape.
I think
He's
you see the
realizing that
roll.
his homies are like, he's like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah," shouting like at the top of his voice, and I hear him go, "Quickly, cover these arrows and cover these fools and arrows!" But you know, I don't think he's looked back yet, so he hasn't realized there's actually nobody behind him. Hippo, your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh no, he has spotted all of my friends. I should stop these. And I hurl an acid vial into his eyes.
Jesus Christ.
Dex
Okay.
save.
Okay, what's that against? 15, 14? How much?
14. God damn it!
It's -4 because of the Trash's thing, so it's
Yay.
11. Okay, how much damage does he take?
2 in his eyes.
Okay, he goes, "Ah, mine eyes!" You hear Ein. Alrighty. Liddy, what you doing?
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just shank him.
Okay, go for the other kidney. Go for it.
Gonna go for the other kidney. Ram like sneaky like.
Sneaky like a goblin. Ooh, let's see if more trees are
If you're ever gonna piss again, you're gonna
Nope.
piss blood.
Okay! Unfortunately, you do not shank him in the kidneys. Manages to
Just like,
turn just as
"Holy
you
shit!
Just,
That's a fucking cat!"
yep, there's just like a random cat running from the forest blaze that just attracts your attention. You're like, Jathar, your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna move further away,
Yes.
and then I'm gonna be, and I'm just gonna shout out of my shoulder. I'll shout over my shoulder. Your mother was an elf, and use vicious mockery.
What
Okay,
is
go
that
for it.
supposed
What's
to
the save
mean?
on that?
My mother was an elf.
He has to make a willpower DC save of 13.
That just means you're less than a person.
He still
Shut up.
passes even with the D4.
Oh wow.
He rolled a 17. Okay. Ein, your turn. What would you like to do?
Fuck the disadvantage. I'm gonna cleave him.
You're going to what?
Cleave him.
Okay, you run into melee to try and cleave him.
Cleave him. That's a 19.
Roll again.
Higher than 13. Lower than 13.
Oh, fuck you, man. 20.
Damn,
Fuck you.
smoke. You like, as you like reach up your weapon to swing, you go. You just like almost drop your weapon, but you just managed to barely do it. Alrighty.
I have like a bonus action, right, or something.
Yeah, you can bonus action if you want. Or do you want a bonus action?
I'm gonna second wind.
Okay, get some hit points back.
Yep.
Alright, what's that? D10 plus 2.
Yep.
Okay, go for it. Treasure, what you doing?
Hit him with my stupid hammer, you stupid troll.
He looks
Making
offended.
me use my weapons.
How
So 11 hit.
incredibly racist.
It's so racist.
Shit.
It touched Einstein's and therefore now has bad luck.
You're fucked now, boy.
That's still not
Yep.
good.
Yep.
Yep,
Oh,
you
I'm gonna
fucked
try
now,
my
boy.
bonus. I'm gonna try my bonus action attack. Something I'm never good.
No, that's not how you
With the
roll.
die. Oh, that's a 19.
Okay, roll damage.
Bad luck is averted.
Oh, wow.
You were saying you slam the
this
hammer
is
into his
not good.
kneecap and he does like the little hoppy dance for a second, you know.
5
stub your toe.
damage. 5 damage.
Okay. He's looking really fucking messed up at this point. He, you know, acid burns, fire burns, little bit of a head wound.
Hammer to the
kidneys are
knee.
bleeding, knee sore. He's pretty messed up.
I like go for him like it's not too late to bow. Your friends are asleep.
You can work for us.
He like glances backwards and notices that the goblins behind him are indeed asleep. Thanks, Ein, for telling him. He's going to use his dash, disengage, and hide actions. And
Thanks,
then
I.
he's going to use the goblin's nimble escape. Goes
What?
woo! Runs into the flaming forest. And makes a hide. Where's my D gone? Let's use Ein's D. I made a copy of your D20, Ein. Roll so well.
My question is, wouldn't you have been to run in that direction? Wouldn't you have gone through the burning tar pile?
It does go through the burning tar pile. Good point. Roll the deck save. 19.
Oh. No
Well,
comedic
you-
slip.
Hey, wasn't he cursed?
Yeah. +4 from being a goblin. So you rolled a 23 in total.
Oh, fucking hell.
Okay,
You
so
learned the
he's
important lesson, Ein. It's not to be snarky before you've won.
so he runs into the forest. Are you guys going to give chase, or what are you guys going to do?
Yes.
No.
I don't know about
Okay.
you guys. I'm tired of being in the flaming forest. I'm just gonna leave.
Okay, you guys start chasing him. You guys are just following the last direction you saw him go. I would like for you guys who are running to make a search check, or if anybody here has like wilderness survival or something like that, you can attempt to use that to try and track him.
Can I use
While they're
perception?
chasing, I just want to kill these 3 goblins.
Oh,
Okay.
Tie him up.
Coup de grace.
oh.
You're just
I'm gonna-
cutting their throats.
Yes,
Three
and I'm gonna take one
slaves
of their
we're
bows
missing
and a few
here.
arrows for the future.
Could have
Okay.
fucking 3 goblin slaves.
No,
Alright, so-
we have nothing to chain them up with, Ein, and we're in the middle of a burning forest. And we're chasing the man you let know about our strategic advantage. So we would not have had time to turn them into slaves.
Okay, so he's like running into the forest. Those of you who are chasing him, what are
We
you guys
can just
trying to
let
do to
him
track
go and take the 3 goblins back to our shit.
What are we gonna do with 3 dead goblins?
They're not going to be dead if we just take him before he kills them.
They're
like they're
already
already
dead.
dead.
I hope you know necromancy, my
Oh,
friend.
god damn it.
I don't know what your fetish is.
I'm not that fucking advanced yet.
As you guys are busy-
Soon!
As you guys are busy talking, who amongst you is actually trying to track the boss?
Me, and I rolled a 6.
Yeah, you don't see shit.
I rolled a 5.
You don't see shit. Anybody else?
Not this.
Nope.
Why are we even here?
Fucking I'll try.
No, you were too concerned with the goblins and
Yeah.
the survival.
Okay. It seems like the goblin has made good use of the smoke and forest and his home and has made his nimble escape. You guys are now standing in a forest. The roaring sound is getting louder. It's getting hotter.
I'm
It's
going
getting
to leave.
spookier.
Can
Give
No.
me a
we
Constitution
could
saving throw,
probably
please.
leave the burning forest. We can blame it on the goblins.
Why are we still here? Let's get the fuck out of here.
I knew
20
that
again.
to make one. You're already sick.
8.
I was saying I was leaving.
Fail for you, Mr. Matt.
17.
Pass.
Natural 20.
Pass.
Chaos
Alrighty.
gods.
You guys, except for Iron and for Jathar, who are both now sickened by the smoke, what are you guys doing? You're 3 days travel into a forest. It's on fire.
I wish to run over to the now dead goblins and search them to see if they've got any of those little stone things that other goblin used as a flare thing.
Okay. Make a search check for me in the pouch.
Is that perception?
Yep.
18. Or
Oh, yeah.
investigation. What?
Investigation's fine.
Oh, then 24.
Yeah, there's like a pouch. It's full of what looks to be some kind of yellowish white powder with some fine and almost gravel-like substance mixed in with it.
Yeah, I nab it.
Okay. So you guys are still in the burning forest.
And then
Actually, a bit
proceed
off
to
from more
run.
trees exploding.
Osric is leaving the burning forest.
Yeah, I'm leaving the burn forest.
Ooh,
Yeah,
the
I'm
trees
gonna
are-
look for the closest river and throw myself into it.
Okay. Who is
Okay, Griffey, I already told you I'm leaving the forest. So Jesus.
Yep. Fine.
It's a huge
3
forest.
days travel in forest.
Oh, I'm running.
So who has the map? Where are you guys going? What are you doing? What's your
I have a
plan?
map. I want to see where is the river? Is there a river on this map?
There is. It's about. Shit. Hold on. Let me d6 this bitch.
AFK.
It's
1
about
minute
3
forest.
hours due west of where you are at the moment.
Okay, what else is close by that might be useful on this map?
Well, the map's mostly just got landmarks on it to help find, the hilltop where the goblins made their fort. Probably going to burn down now on account of it's made of wood. But, river, sorry, I'm just having a look on the map here. River. Shit, there's really not much there. It's pretty much woods and the river.
Well, then I'm heading towards the river. Guys, there's a river in this direction, and I point.
I very quickly oh please, good, great and powerful dark gods, please make it rain to extinguish these flames.
Sorry, I'm back.
Not for you, unfortunately, Hippo.
Oh no,
You
please
already used
quickly,
up your divine favor for
somebody
the...
else quickly, please pray for rain.
Okay, you guys start hauling ass towards the river.
I mean it, please somebody pray for the rains.
You guys start running.
I feel like I'm talking to the wall.
Yeah, pretty much.
You guys are all
Okay.
running.
Inside, I'm just like looking at the fire. Everything's burning, and then inside, I'm just like, yes.
This is fine.
Okay, I guess we will just let this burn and kill all the goblins we came to capture, but okay then.
You guys are
And I'm
running
not sure
towards
if you
the river.
noticed. I like burning.
I didn't know that, but okay.
No.
You guys are running.
Yep.
Running to war.
Humongous stops, looks at the
Running.
fire and says, "Oh, I think the
I
fire
need
is
you
very
to make a
romantic."
Constitution saving throw for me, please. As you guys, after about 10 minutes of continuous running in full armor, you suddenly realize that. Holy fucking shit, you're gonna fucking
Nat
die.
20.
Jesus Christ.
10.
Oh, that's
Nope.
6.
Wow.
I'll take it.
How
I'm
much
at
you
a
roll, Matt?
disadvantage, so it was 2.
Constitution bonuses? Anything?
I mean 4.
Sorry? Then you still have Osric's thing on you?
Only
Yeah, but
one
I'm
concentration
at
spell at a time.
disadvantage because I'm sick from the smoke, aren't I?
Oh shit, yeah. Well, the other one's just a D4 you added, but yeah, it's not an advantage.
He would not have guidance because he passed out. Plus, I had to use a concentration spell of Bane on the boss.
Okay. So, who rolled above 10?
I rolled a 10.
Good enough. Anybody else?
Oh,
No, I did not.
Okay, all of you guys get 1 level of exhaustion. You start running, feet pounding through the leaves of the forest. Behind you, you hear suddenly a roar as something collapses. And you see a massive column of fire shoot up through the treetops behind you. And the air is starting to get intense, even with the flames this far behind you. I would like you all to make an athletics check for me, please.
I'm gonna say, I think it's very fucking hilarious how fucking fast this thing is going up in fire.
It's a forest fire.
It was also dry tinder.
Only you can stop forest
Nat
fires.
20!
I didn't fucking start it. I didn't cast any fire spells.
That would be a 19.
Non-nat 20.
Non-nat 20.
Oh,
Anything?
20.
Even with disadvantage,
Now I
two
wrote it down.
17s. So that's
Very
19
nice.
for me.
Ein?
Roll
Anything?
the
I have no idea what's going on.
I said roll athletics check, bitch!
Mine has rolled a 12.
Roll again.
Plus your athletic skill. Oh, I gotta roll again too.
If you're sick, you need to roll twice.
Yep. Okay, 16 that time. So mine was
You guys aren't used to running in your armor, but
Yeah, I
You
got
soon-
18 or 24.
you soon settle into a rhythm with long, loping strides as you start to finally outpace the fire that is roaring and spreading behind you guys, annihilating everything in its path. You see birds woken up by the flames flying overhead. You see the occasional deer darting past you. You even see some snakes moving on the forest floor away from where you guys are, or in the same direction where you guys are running at the moment. And after a good hour and a half, you guys to make one more constitution check.
I'm gonna have to start working out.
Or, not setting fire to everything.
17.
7.
That would be a
Constitution check.
8
Yes.
for me.
That's
14.
18.
Everybody below a 15.
yes.
Besides having disadvantage on all your ability checks, your speed is now halved. I need you guys to make one more athletics check for me, but the DC is going to be higher for you guys with the halved speed. As the exhaustion and sickness from the smoke inhalation starts to take its toll.
Ooh. Ooh.
20.
It's a 16 and a 15. So 15.
16 for me.
No bonuses for you, Trash?
For the Constitution.
Athletics.
We have 4 from athletics too.
Okay.
15.
Say it, let's check.
Athletics.
Gotta roll twice.
Twice. It's a 6. It's a 12. Or a 20.
Okay. You guys make it to the river. Ein, you're at 3 levels of exhaustion. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws, and your speed is halved. Those of you who failed some of your checks, you only have disadvantage. Those of you who failed your checks twice, your speed is also halved. So I think it's you, Trash.
Yep.
You guys collapse into the river, like just wading out into the shallows, as the whole forest around you just goes up in fire. What would you like to do?
Thankfully, I have a lute which I never play, because lutes suck, and I play a lyre. No, I mean I play the flute. Sorry, I have a flute which I never play because I suck. But I can use this to breathe while underwater. I slowly sink into the water.
You slowly sink into the water.
May
What
I
do you guys
ask
do?
You
you
guys
while you
just
wait
hear
for
this
the-
random whistling noise from where I'm bobbing around.
But how? How do you use a lute to breathe?
I mean,
Because it's got holes in it.
the pipe with the thing.
He's using a
It's
whistle to
holes.
breathe.
There you go.
But not a lute.
Yeah, I was getting confused with my.
I was gonna say.
The river itself is probably about 45 feet wide. You don't know how deep it is at its deepest. But behind you, you guys can just hear trees collapsing, dryad trees exploding, branches falling, and you can see showers of sparks, fountains of them going up into the air. You can even now feel a warm breeze picking up as the enormous amounts of air is starting to get moved around by the temperature generated by this forest fire.
While I'm
Who was the
floating around-
idiot with a fire spell?
While I'm floating around, I'm just praying, "Oh, dark gods, I dedicate all the life killed in this forest fire to you."
Roll a D100. What are the rest of you guys doing?
We had one simple job. Well, not only didn't kill the guy, you managed to set a forest on fire.
11.
I didn't
Sorry, it
set
was 11.
anything on
Damn.
fire. I
That-
was
that was
smashing
one.
shit.
That was a 1.
Yeah, but it was the way it was cocked. If you held it over, it said 11.
Oh.
Yeah, that's because the
Oh,
0,
no.
0
Yeah.
on that D100 with the 10s counts as a 10 if you hover over it. It was 0, 0
Yeah.
and a 1.
Oh, well, then you go. 1.
Well, you have to reroll anyway because of the
Advantage.
advantage.
Oh,
What?
Disadvantage counts to
That's-
prayers.
It counts on everything.
That's
This
a
is
retarded
This
move.
is
That makes absolutely no sense, but okay.
and he rolled the complete opposite.
just think of it as exhaustion affecting your ability to formulate sentences and think clearly. Okay.
I know for a fact that the Dark Gods don't need anything to be formulated very well, because one man made a boast and they were like, sure, you're immortal now, have fun.
So, you guys are lying in the river. Shit's on fire, yo. It's probably gonna take a couple of days for the forest fire to burn out. Good job.
We're going to blame that one on the goblins.
Yeah, of course. We weren't even in this forest.
We were hunting them down and they set the forest on fire rather than deal with us. Look at me. I am very smart.
Yeah, we probably don't want to mention at all that we were in the vicinity.
Yeah, if that's what you think is best.
Right,
Well,
you would tell those 2 guys that we're going to meet the goblins?
Yeah, but they work for us. I'm talking about in town.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know, town may be happy we got rid of their goblin problem.
Well, we got rid of the goblin problem.
A silver lining.
Well, we got
But we
rid of the
also-
goblin problem, but we also got rid of their friends being captured by the goblins problem as well.
Unrelated.
We also got rid of their forest problem.
Unrelated. It was like this when we got here.
Yeah, I'm not sure how well that'll fly, but yeah. I'm just gonna
Everything
slowly
grows
start
very,
floating down the river.
everything grows very nice after a fire.
These villages, they are more stupid than the dwarf. They will believe anything we say.
I'm right here. I hear every word you say. I'm right here.
Oh, he's learning. He's learning to comprehend the talking. One day he will be a real boy.
So,
I would take offense, but you're an elf. And that's punishment enough as it is.
How are you even floating?
I just
They
thought you were
shouldn't.
floating. What are the rest of you guys doing? Because you're all just kind of like standing in the shallows at this point.
I wish to find like a big log thing that's floating and just hang on to it.
Sure, make a perception check, see if there's one around. Yeah,
Yeah, 19.
there's one floating past you right at that second. Who would have thunk?
Oh, how fortunate. I grab onto it.
Alright, what are the rest of you guys doing?
Probably gonna see about getting out.
There is no room on my log!
I'm just like relaxing and trying to.
Aren't you wearing armor?
Yeah,
How are you relaxing?
I'm very relaxed. I'm a relaxed person after
He's
all.
just standing there in his armor in the shallows.
Yep. I'm just sitting in the shallows in the water.
Okay, well, 2 of your comrades are slowly floating down the river.
Goodbye, my friend.
Bye,
from you
guys.
It
I
was
wave.
fun.
Let's
Goodbye.
get them.
You were the best adventurers.
What the hell's going on?
Goodbye.
Bye.
Let's get them.
I will not miss the dwarf though. Goodbye,
I-
my friend.
I grab them both before they get to the horror.
I don't know how you're
Okay,
grabbing
so you're
me.
grabbing onto the
I'm
log as
quite
well.
far away.
You
Actually, I was
wade-
never on the log. I'm already
You
floating.
like
away.
wade after
Freedom.
them and grab onto the log.
I paddled the log away.
I pull it. I have 18 strength.
I
You
put
muggers, what are
acid
you
on his
doing?
hand.
Humongous, what are you doing?
I am very confused at this moment. I'm just gonna find a cat to pet or something. Or just let
Sure.
to look at. Not even
Find
pet,
some
just look at
imaginary
one.
cat to pet.
Make
You
a
just put out
perception
your
check.
cat statue.
I rolled an 8.
Any bonuses?
If it's just perception, +2.
You see a kitty!
Yay.
He's sitting on the bank looking back at the fire. He looks distressed.
Oh. Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm very confused as to what is happening right now. I have no idea. So I'm just keep looking at the kitty until someone, like, tells me what the hell I'm supposed to be doing.
Quickly, swim after us. We are leaving.
Okay!
All you hear in the distance is the faint breathing of me through my whistly thing.
Don't tell the dwarf.
Ozark, what are you doing?
These are all idiots. All of them are idiots. I will see if I can pray to my god, see where we need to go.
Okay.
Oh, that's actually a great idea, I think. Osric is so oblivious that he doesn't realize he's praying to the wrong god, and that's how he became chaos.
Go for it.
I think it's just because he's God hated him so much, he just like changed his number.
That would be awesome. 64.
Nope.
You never answer when I need you. Goddamn gods.
Goddamn gods. Okay, Humongous, what are you doing? Are you paddling after after your comrades, or?
I guess I'm floating down with my comrades, just like
Okay.
in this star formation or something. Just like very confused.
Humongous no star!
Osric, what are you doing?
I'm good at
Everybody's like probably a good 15, 20 feet away from you now.
Oh, that's fine. He thinks they're all morons. Since I'm wearing, chainmail, I think I'm walking up the coast.
Okay. You start walking down the river. Gradually, over the course of the next few hours, it gets unbearably hot, and you have to move closer and closer and closer to the middle of the river, becoming more and more submerged until eventually nothing but your dwarvish nose is sticking out above it, and you're breathing in short gasps as you periodically nearly drown from trying to, stay away from the raging inferno you guys started.
This is bullshit.
I am relaxing on my log, drinking a healing draught with a little umbrella in it.
Cool. I'm gonna float back towards you and ask for a healing
Who
bath.
else would like a drink?
You just see this hand stick up out of the water next to you, like. Shh.
Here you go, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
It's
I think
1d8.
I would like to one too.
1d8, cool.
You get
No,
one as well.
No, I'm good. I'm
No,
full
you
health.
don't get one. I was lying.
Oh boy.
I didn't want it anyways.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna carry on sailing down the river until it looks like a safe spot to get out.
It takes you guys a good week. You are extremely pruny, very hungry, exceptionally waterlogged, and still incredibly exhausted on account of not being able to recover from exhaustion while floating down a river. But you finally follow the turgid flow of the river out of the forest, out of the woods, out of the woodlands. You are now many, 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 many miles distant from the city of Red Larch, well, town of Red Larch, I should say. And we'll probably end here because you guys have spectacularly fucked up any fucking planning I had for today.
Don't worry, we
success!
also fucked up all of our plans.
So what would you guys like to do? You're sitting on the riverbank, in somewhere. You guys have no fucking idea where you are at the moment, other than that you've just been floating westward,
We should
the
make
river.
a raft and float down the river in style.
I will commune with my gods.
It is a
I
river.
wish
I will
I could make
attempt
a-
to.
You can only do that like once a month, can't you?
No idea. I'm just making it
I'm
up.
going to unwrap my sandwich from the wax paper so it's nice and dry still, and eat that. And
Roll a
have nap.
d20. Let's see if that sandwich survived. 1 to 10, sandwich survived.
Bam, my sandwich is fine. I eat my
I splash over to Rodriguez. Sandwich?
I look at him, mouth completely full. Just
So what's
crumbs.
the opportunity?
crumbs.
What's the odds of me accidentally splashing water onto his sandwich?
Sure, roll a d20.
Divine
11
intervention
to,
is
11
once
to
every-
20, the sandwich gets river water in it.
Once every
Almost.
What's that, Hippo?
Is it divine intervention that we've been using?
Yes.
It's once every 7 days. That's
Okay.
only if we succeed. If it fails, you can use it after a long rest.
Nice. So, let me just try and pull up a bigger world map quickly because the original map I was using didn't have quite as much area to cover.
Well, I'm just gonna pray to myself. Sorry about that, gods. We kind of derped there. You wouldn't know about a portal back home, would you?
Portal back home. Of course.
What is this?
Only 10. No, 28.
I wish we found some portal gems.
What are we in? Quantum leap?
No,
You never
no,
talked
get off
about
portals.
that.
I mean, have you never heard of a chaos portal? It's fine.
Oh wow. Yeah, you guys are like in bumfuck nowhere at the moment.
It's all according to the plan.
We should
Wow.
find some food. We should forage and maybe make a raft or two for us. And then eventually there must be some form of settlement on this river.
Jesus Christ. You guys are really far away. Like
We're far away?
Yeah, you guys are really far away. So,
One
What are you
could
guys
say
doing?
we have gone off the rails.
Oh shit.
yes, very much. So, you guys are sitting next to the river. You're covered in soot that's kind of just caked into you like mud. You know, from being continuously splashed with water and soot from the forest fire, getting rained on you continually for days. You all look like you came out of a World War II trench. You smell worse. Yeah.
I feel revitalized after my sandwich, so I'm gonna try and find a good place near the river to set up camp so we can waddle and have a good rest.
I wish to attempt to forage.
Sure, make a wilderness survival thing.
I roll 19 with my survival to find a good campsite. And the
Dude,
like,
you
get it
you
set
actually
up.
find what looks like a campsite somebody else has used before. There's a small hollowed out fire pit. You can see a couple of places of exposed dirt where it looks like pythons have been driven in for tents in the past. And you even find a very small store of chopped firewood hidden in the hollow of one of the tree boles.
Professor, if you find any food, I'm getting a fire started.
Okay! I rolled a 16 for food.
I mean, there's not, delicious, deer berries and things hanging from the trees, but you managed to find some roots and things that you can cook that are edible. You managed to snag a fish somehow, like when you're busy like climbing out of the water and you like open your shirt up, you just let the water out, you see a fish flop out, and quickly grab that as well. And yeah, you got some food. It's not exactly the most delicious food, but it'll definitely nourish you.
Yay.
What are the rest of you guys doing while Rodriguez and the professor are setting up camp?
I wish to begin designing a raft.
I'm on guard.
Okay.
I'm going to commune with my gods that in no way don't like me and made me go into chaos as a joke.
It's a joke. This is
You
also
trained-
trained him
we
wrong.
taught
It's
you
a
to
joke.
change
it wrong.
Go for it. Nope.
Damn God.
Okay, Hippo, make a fucking engineering check for me.
Do I get to add anything to that, like my smarts?
Intelligence bonus.
Woo smarts. Oh no, it's a 10.
Yeah, I mean, you design a raft. I mean, it's a raft.
We'll
I'm
go
pretty
over
sure
to
it'll be stable.
Wow, that's really something you built there. Is that supposed to be something you would float on, or just something that would be a trap for the less smart people to try to float on?
Okay, so Hippo, you're busy designing or sketching out your
I kick
design.
sand in Ulrich's face.
Why are you
Sure,
so
make it-
aggro, bro? I'm just asking to help you.
Oops, I tripped.
I'm just trying to help you get better.
Okay. After about half an hour or so, Humongous and Rodriguez have managed to cook a fish and some berries.
Most
You
of
guys
the
have got a place to sleep if you have bedrolls. There's a warm fire going. What would you like to do?
I wonder how many living creatures we killed and how that equates to some bizarre form of experience in killing.
Oh, I'm sure we killed dozens, if not hundreds.
Wiped
Of
out
them.
like 5 logging camps, suddenly level 10.
I want to take out my drift globe and attempt to understand it.
Sure.
Kirk only ever talks to his dark gods.
Roll a knowledge arcana check with disadvantage.
I pray to the dark gods. I wish we had a speedboat.
Oh,
Wow. Fucking Rodriguez, you goddamn in the way.
Nothing dawns on you yet.
Okay.
Alright. So, you guys have got a fire, you got some food, you're designing a raft. You're in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. What are you guys doing?
I'm going to sleep so I can get rid of this exhaustion.
Ah, yes. Sleep. That is a good idea. And I say that in that voice, because I was thinking
Okay.
so hard.
Who said that? What was that?
What?
I think I'm just so tired.
Oh, yeah.
But I agree
Okay.
with the voice.
Who's all sleeping?
We should probably have guards and shit.
Sure, who wishes to take first watch?
I will guard at the darkest point of night time with my pimping goggles.
well, Osric will take first watch because these snowflakes can't be trusted to guard themselves.
Okay, everybody hits the sack. Osric, make a constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
We're stopped. That just seems arduous. Arduous, bro. That's a
Arduous. Roll again.
going to be even better. Yes.
In spite of everything, you manage to fight through the sleep and keep your eyes open. Long enough to go and wake the next person for watch. Who will that be?
Oh, it's time for you to not be a lazy ass and watch us while we sleep.
I ignore him, put on my pimping goggles and go on watch.
Okay. Osric, you hit the sack and you're down and out.
Surrounded by incompetence.
While you're standing watch, an hour passes. Then the half hour passes. And then you make a perception check for me.
Uh, 9.
The rest of your watch passes uneventfully. And who do you wake?
The dwarf.
What?
It is time for you to go on the watch.
That doesn't seem right.
You remember you woke up, you had a very bad dream. You said, "Oh no, I was dreaming. I was on watch. It was awful. I couldn't sleep." And then you went back to sleep. And this is your actual watch.
Well, it does sound like I wouldn't trust you because you're all incompetent at everything you attempt to do.
Yes,
And
only you can prevent forest fires.
You're welcome to the old sense motive, Trash.
There's no need for this.
I don't know if I trust him.
Have I ever lied to
The
you?
old persuasion hippo. Well, sorry, the old deception hippo.
Yeah, 22.
I mean, he seems sincere, Osric.
Mm, Well, as I'm normally not want to trust someone who's so tall, elegant, and stupid, I think you're telling me the truth. Okay. I'll
And
get out.
you don't feel great. Like, you feel like you got hit by a train. Like, your limbs are lead as you move over to watch position.
Why do I hurt so much? It's almost like I didn't sleep at all.
Okay,
Very
Hans.
restless dreams.
Obviously, the nightmares. Yes.
Osric, while you're standing on watch, takes about an hour or so. I'd like for you to make a perception check, please.
Well, let's see what I can see with my dwarvish eyes.
Don't you have dark vision?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Okay, you don't see shit, it's fine.
This is the safest forest ever. There's no way I wouldn't see danger coming.
On account of everything being dead.
You are alert like a ninja. Night.
Okay, the rest of your watch passes uneventfully, and for the last watch, who are you going to wake?
Oh, I have to wake up Hans. Hans? You had watch after me, right? Time to get up, you lazy elf.
No, this
No.
isn't how this works. I think it may be Crofler's turn. Yes, Crofler, wake up.
I distinctly remember hearing you would have to watch after me.
Crawford,
So I just had my
No,
watch.
you see,
Makes a good point.
you see, you are so sleepy from staying up on the watch, keeping us safe. You see that you are confused because I am the one who was on watch before you.
I don't know. You must roll.
Roll for what?
Deception. I'm already wary of it.
I
Sense
can lie
motive,
to you
Hippo.
again.
Sense motive, Hippo.
What-
Trash you go for deception.
Got a, yeah. Trash rolls a 20. Hans is like, of course.
What's the bonus there?
Whatever you have to your sense motive.
I don't see that as a skill.
For you, it'll be deception.
Okay.
You're lying, so you're doing deception, and Hippo's rolling sense motive.
Do
I'm
I-
pretty sure.
Do I add anything to mine?
Do you have any bonuses?
I've got perception and investigation if they help.
Nope.
Then just 16.
Which is a higher number than 11.
Alrighty. I mean, you seem like I don't know, man. The elf seems convincing.
You're so very tired. You should go to sleep, or maybe I don't know. Maybe you should just power through and stay on watch all night and keep us safe.
So, as much as I am clearly the best choice, given that I'm so amazing, I can't help but think that I could only help you guys better if I got some sleep.
Well, okay, I'm going to
So
sleep
do you
now.
guys wake
Wake
up?
somebody else then. But then, good night. Bye bye.
Oh, well, I wouldn't expect anything else. You're an elf, and thereby a weak creature by nature.
I roll over and try and trip him up.
I don't think he's moving, but sure, go for it. So you're inside your bedroll, and you just
Yeah,
like,
I just try and
sausage
like
over.
fidget as if I'm getting comfy and try and take out his feet.
Osric, you just see him like spazzing out on the ground. It looks kind of pathetic.
You need to take more potassium in. That'll stop those cramps.
So who are you guys
Wolfman.
waking?
I walk over to Humongous. Hey, stupid! It's your turn to watch us.
Hang on.
Your elf buddy said, hey, anybody but me gets to do the next watch, so I choose you.
Yeah, fucking go through Crawford is an asshole.
Come on, big guy. We all have to do our part.
God, Jesus. What is Jesus? I don't even know.
I think
This
he
is a
was
dark
father
town.
at the last
I think-
town
I
we
think-
were in.
I think he's like some like giant deity or something.
Ah,
The
good old
last
giant
worship.
duty.
Yeah, he's like he's like a carpenter. He built like awesome surfboards for the bro giants from like wood.
Brian's.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, fine. I'll take a watch.
So last watch is Humongous. Humongous, make a
Yes.
perception check for me.
Perception. That is 12.
Okay. Night passes. Dawn starts to come. And it's a few hours before dawn, Humongous, when you realize that off to your left a ways, there's a soft whitish purple light coming that's not coming from the sun. Like something is like there's a light source winking at you from between the trees.
What should I do in this? Is anyone else awake at this moment? Or
Nope,
is
it's
this
just
like-
you, Humongous.
I
What would the
see a
professor
light.
do?
I see a light. So there's like a light shining out of the trees.
Yeah, like a purplish, whitish light. Almost like it's flickering or moving as you see it like blink at you through the tree branches.
I go and wake Hans. Hans! Hans!
You're
Hans!
all woken up.
Hans!
Literally every single one of you guys.
Hans! Hans!
What?
Hans! When do you see a second sun?
If you are looking at the torch. There
Oh,
is
there's one at the tree line over there! And I point at where I saw it.
Hmm. I was
You
just
know
about
what
to...
it is? I'm confused.
Could I try and figure out what it is?
I mean, what do you want to try and figure it out with? What are the rest of you guys doing now that you're hearing Humongous yell at the top of his voice to wake up Hans?
I suppose I'll get up.
Can I use my Arcana skill to see if it is if it seems to be magical?
I mean, at this point it's just a light, but sure.
Oh, okay. What color is the light?
Lavender purplish.
And it's coming through the trees,
Yep.
like through the trees from
Looks like-
above.
Looks like it's a hip level from you.
So there seems to be no conceivable way it's in the sky.
No.
Okay, that is a very bright light. It should that seems very strange. Maybe we should investigate.
Okay.
Cruffler, what are you doing? Since you're the only one who hasn't been woken up yet. Well,
Yeah.
they got woken up, by Humongous, but I mean, it hasn't been woken for watch yet.
I look at that thing.
It's definitely a light.
Yep. It's definitely something.
Well done, Croffler.
Hey, light dude! Over there in the trees, what you up to?
I don't want to tell you how to do your job, even though you clearly need it.
And then don't.
You may just want to go over there and look with your eyeballs and not call attention to us with your mouth.
For you,
Amazing! The dwarf speaks science!
for you are the smartest of us all. Off you go.
And I
dwarf.
go look at the light source with my eyeballs.
Okay, are you all going, or is it just the professor?
Oh, I must follow the professor. He is my research assistant or associate. You see, we are a team.
I always thought you were his research assistant.
No, we are associates.
I mean, he's a professor. You're just what, a doctor?
And you are a failed actor, yes.
Yeah, but at least I know how the rankings work in the scientific community. Professor beats doctor.
I think you'll find
No!
equal.
You know what?
What?
I know it's surprising, but Rodriguez actually makes a point.
No, I don't think it's fair to use hierarchical systems like that in a party system. We're all equal here.
We both went to university. We just happen to have different letters at the end of our name.
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure he had to do more work in university to get his letters.
Professor, how long did you go to the university?
A long time. I can't forget how long. Really long. Fuck, man.
Okay.
On one hand, I'm surprised he knows big words because I think he's a moron, and then he says something that clearly just confirms that he's a moron.
Yes, you're
He's
also
a
a fucking
professor.
dwarf. Now let me fucking stop distracting me. I need to look at this fucking light.
We've got science to do. I follow the professor.
We got science to do. Okay, as you guys head closer to the light, you can discern what looks to be a humanoid form, kind of hunched over,
Crawford, don't throw any of your javelins at it this time.
bulbous at places. But at this moment, you guys are still half night blind from the light shining directly at you, as well as the fact that the figure seems to be either inside of or behind the light somehow. And as you guys approach, just pull up my PDF quickly.
Hey, Mungus, go touch it.
No, we have to do science first.
Science with your fingers.
No, you
For-
see, we need an adequate test subject, one who is not afraid, and one who we can compensate with the gold. You see, Dwarf, you like the gold, yes? And
Sorry, I'm trying to find this stupid thing.
you are neutral. You are not one of the researchers like me or the professor. So you should go.
Yes. Croffler is pH neutral.
Yes.
He's perfect.
We need a base.
I am not pH neutral.
Yes, you are.
I am acid.
No, I
How
don't
would you
think
even
you
know?
are.
I'm very caustic. I have
But
caustic personality.
If we want to test your hypothesis, I could pour some of my acid over you. If you melt, you are
No.
definitely not acid.
I think he's mostly comprised of salt.
If you do that, the last thing I'll do is cut you in two.
Well,
He
so
really seems to like cutting.
Why so hostile to the science? It's the only way that, as a nation, we will advance.
No,
You can
I
do all your
realize.
science you want, but do not do your science on me.
Okay, no more.
Wait, I realized. Hans, I realized he's also a man of science. He likes vivisections a lot.
My God, you're so correct. You are a surgeon.
Give me a sec. I'm trying to open this PDF, but
It's
it keeps
okay, we got
crashing.
this roleplay down.
It's okay. You guys do that. I'll be
So-
there in a sec.
I say again, Croffler, you are obviously also a observer to this experiment. So Rodriguez or Ulrich, you should be the ones going and doing the touchy.
Yes,
I'm not
no,
really
no,
a man of
no.
science. but
Hey,
I'm a man of the world.
he may not be a scientist, but we need administration for a reason, and he's very good at it.
Okay, so this
want
is
to do it. And I think you guys are more, what's the word I'm looking for? Placeable? Disposable? You guys would be better at touching it than me.
But also, we must stand here and observe and take detailed notes. I think maybe it could be our dark patrons providing us with unlimited power. Would you not be interested in this power? Maybe just a little bit, just touch the power, take the power, be all powerful.
Wow.
Oh, that's gonna happen anyways.
But
But
you
no,
can
I think-
accelerate this.
You guys are more better to be, potentially exceedingly...
Humongous, pick him up and throw him at it.
Well, we don't know what it is yet, so let's not get hasty. Because the procedure for observing new anomalies is rather simple. First, you simply observe it with your eyeballs. Second, you stick it, you hit it with a stick or a rock. And then you may throw some dwarf asshole at it.
Okay, we must find
yeah.
the
Professor, as I said, I'm not a man of science, being a man of the world. But in theatre school, we were taught that observing a subject inherently changes it. What are your thoughts of this effect on our experiment here?
Observing that is a very known theory, but that is, fuck. Damn it. Threw me in the fucking loop. I don't know what to respond to that.
Oh dear.
And I actually do it in that voice.
Wow.
I mean, yes, this is very correct. This is why observation is absolutely important.
Very good, very good.
That is
Okay.
why we also need many eyes, so we stabilize its observation fluctuations into
You had
one
me until
certain singularity.
It had me until you started to use more than once.
Hold on, could you repeat
Good
this last
numbers.
bit? I am transcribing it. This will be a very great paper one day.
As you guys approach the light while debating the nature of the sciences and the validity thereof, and scientific theory and scientific method, the light doesn't dim, but your eyes start to become used to it. And you notice that the light source itself is enveloped in a soft white mist that clings to you with a clammy, almost dew-like feeling. And as you guys walk closer into the soft light, the light resolves itself in the form of a woman hunched over a small table covered in red tablecloth with a yellowing skull sitting on the right corner. And you can see she's busy playing with a deck of cards by the looks of it.
Now this seems out of
Her
place.
hair, from the little you can see sticking out from under her wimple, is grey, and her hands are old and withered like vulture's claws, but heavily ringed in gold and silver rings. And as you approach, she smiles, and you can see her mouth is... There are teeth. Some of them are missing. Many of them are yellowed. And she cackles a little bit to herself as she approaches. Come, come, my pretties.
Well, that's
Who wants to come and talk to Auntie?
I think she means you, Osric. You are the most beautiful.
She is
God,
not
oh my
even.
God.
All of you, elf boy.
Guys, if this requires the most beautiful, and as I say that, I flick my hair back. Don't worry, guys. I learned about card games in theater school.
Oh no.
I walk towards her.
Yeah,
Good evening, madam.
friends.
Rodriguez, you're clearly a fool, but I kind of believe in you. And I cast guidance.
I haven't been called a madam in, since 1277.
Well, I hope there's no trickery.
Don't believe that. It's
Involved.
not a lady like you.
What is the current year?
1343.
Oh, okay.
I use my awakened mind to tell her, I hope for your sake there's no trickery involved.
It's like slamming face first into a wall made of iron.
Yep,
I remember that year. I was
I don't like
approaching
this.
Middle elf age.
I don't like this woman. I think we should go. She's
Oh, it
scary.
seems fine, guys. I got this. Don't worry.
Come
Lady,
closer.
this is me.
Don't you want me to tell your fortune before
Of
you
course,
leave?
madam. I sit down in front of her.
Come closer. So you two in the back, come.
I don't know. I don't trust new people that often.
Oh, dearie, you can trust me.
But you're so
Starts
old.
shuffling-
Her mind is very powerful.
She starts shuffling the cards backwards and forwards.
I mean, can you even
Puts them
read
into
those
two
cards?
piles and holds them out to you, Rodriguez. Half of the deck in one hand, half the deck in the other hand, face down.
Rodriguez, make sure you speak up. She might not be able to hear you.
I'm doing what, Griffy?
She's got her hands out, both hands palms up, half
Yeah.
the deck in either hand, and face down. Pick a card, dearie.
Griffy, what I'd like to do is I'd like to use my sleight of hand to take both piles, kind of
God.
keeping them shuffled and face down. But, give them the quick feel up
Sure.
to see if I can pick a good, what might be a good card, because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Sure, go for it.
I did cast guidance.
Guidance gives me a what? A plus
A D4.
1d4.
For your sake, you roll 4.
Okay, so hold on. That's 7 plus 4, which is 11, plus my 4 already, so I've got 15.
Okay, that's good enough. You managed to take the cards from her, deftly thumb them, bringing the two packs together again and shuffling them with a card shark's expertise. But what do you want to do with them?
To be honest, I want to just... I don't know what type of cards these are. I want to just see if I can shuffle myself a good hand, if that makes sense. Like pull out a good
You
card.
glance down, and they all have pictures on them. One is of a gentleman hunched over with both his hands cut off. One is of a skull inside of a glass jar. Another one is of a lady polishing a sword. They're all like different pictures on them, as far as you can tell. She goes, "Oh, well, I haven't been handled like that in quite a long time. Now,
I believe it.
a hand, dearie. 5 of
Okay, well, I'm just going to try and deal myself as good a hand as I can, I suppose.
Face down, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'm also, while I'm doing this, I'm just feeling, I mean, I don't know if there are any, like, notches on any of these cards, but just in case.
They appear to be soft with age, but no particular notches or cuts or anything in them.
Well, then I'll just try and I'll just trust in Lady Luck and deal myself a good a hand as best I can.
Okay. Flip, flip, flip. As you flip out the cards, keeping them face down, she rearranges them. One in the center, two, one on either side of it, one above it, one below it. Until there's 5 cards in the deck, and she takes the deck from you and puts it down on the left side of the table. The light around you is not dimmed, but its aspect has changed, becoming almost intimate in nature. As you now have 5 cards down on the deck in this formation. 5 of you, 5 cards. So, my gentlemen, pick a card.
I pick the middle.
Rodriguez first.
Oh no!
And she actually says, Rodriguez first.
This is disconcerting to me.
Do I get from, I don't know, from my perception, is there any card that might, I suppose, actually, she wouldn't know really either, I suppose. Meh. Eeny, meeny, miny. Yeah, I'll take the middle one. Why not?
She flicks it out of your hand, brings it up to her face, almost like she's cupping a small bird, and looks down at it and giggles. Well, your enemy is a creature of darkness whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him.
Oh, that's pretty useful.
Back. Come. Next person. You, Professor. Pick a card.
I picked the card that's marked for on here.
Right? This card sheds light on one who will help you greatly in the battle against darkness.
Right.
Come.
What do you mean, the battle against darkness? I thought we were fighting for darkness.
She smiles toothily as you say that.
I shall pick this one with the number 1.
This card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. Come, little man. Come, pick a card.
Oh, you mean me? I'm sorry. You're kind of hard to look at being so old and all.
She smiles nastily.
See what I mean? Don't do that. That's not nice.
Ignore
I
him,
will
he's
choose this
simple.
2.
I'm clearly meant to have this card.
This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope.
Broken. That doesn't sound right. Are you reading that right? Do you need glasses? I am clearly a beacon of hope. Eric.
Beckons at you, Croffler.
Yes. I guess
That
I'm
just
gonna have
leaves.
to take the one that's left, right?
Correct.
Mhm.
I don't have a
This-
choice in the matter, do I?
If you wanted to pick earlier, you could say again, or I could shuffle the deck and you can.
No, what I'm
draw.
saying is that I don't have a choice but accept a card from you.
She smiles.
That is so off-putting. I mean, you have never brushed your teeth.
Flip that over then. Let's see what we have.
This is a card of power and strength. Tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of the sun. She cackles a bit to herself as you flip the last card.
That's
And
so
with
funny.
that, oh no, it's just you all look so tired.
I didn't get
and-
much sleep last night.
As you say that, she casts sleep.
And she cast it on herself.
Yep. So I'll roll my dice. I need somebody to quickly total up your health totals for me if you don't mind while I get dice out here.
Shout them out to me.
20.
Next.
Did we have, after our night's rest, would you have gone up health? I don't actually know how it works, to be honest.
You should have restored our
Yes,
health.
you
Yeah.
guys will be on full HP. At this
16
point.
then for me.
Dwarf.
20.
Mungo.
15.
79.
Okay, thank you. I love the fact that you just mouthed. Wow, that was so close. 82. All right. The 5 of you go. Boop.
It would be
Wait,
hilarious.
I can't be put to
like-
sleep by magical means because I'm an elf.
Well, then you get to enjoy the trip.
Oh no. I put
Oh,
on my
no.
goggles.
It puts on my goggles. Mr. Elf from New Elfington, you look around as your comrades just kind of sag to the ground. Collapsing.
Surrounded by incompetence.
And when you glance back at the woman at the table, she's gone. There's just a skeleton, still dressed in the same clothes, still wearing the rings, still clutching the deck of cards.
I'll pocket the cards at least.
And the mist around you thickens and clears. And you find yourself standing in what looks to be a shrouded moor with rolling thunderclouds that cast a grey pall across the land. You do not appear to be in woods anymore as such. You appear to be standing in a field
Well,
Of
this is a distinct lack of fire.
stalks that are broken and diseased looking.
Is there a sign that says "Welcome to Ravenloft"?
There's a sign that says, "Welcome to Barovia."
Ah, okay. Well, that sounds about right.
And that's where we're in for this week.
Oh, yeah.
Whoop whoop.
So, thoughts, ideas, and suggestions?
Worked out the way it should. And I love Osric.
That was good. I just still believe that I should have made that Don roll for my thingy face.
Thing in my face?
Divine intervention. It's not an ability check.
It's a stat check.
It's not. It's just a percentile check. And the disadvantage only works on ability check, saving throws, and the other thing. Not the percentage checks.
Do not worry, comrade. All is
Thus I
considered.
complain.
I
Grr.
will definitely take it under advisement.
I had fun. It was fun.
Although you have to consider what nature of rain your beseeching would bring.
I wasn't beseeching for rain.
Oh, you mean for the dedication?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, that was so secondhand that I don't think that was actually intended.
Hey man, you gotta make hay when the sun shines.
This is true. So, thoughts, ideas, and suggestions, gentlemen?
I think it's great. I'm gonna feed Osric to Strawhide.
I love
That's
Osric.
why.
That's my first thought is I love Osric. And we also managed to completely blight a forest, which I think is awesome.
Amazing.
Oh, burn
Mass
down.
destruction and genocide. In the morning. I just love it.
Yes, there's certainly one way of capturing some gobbos. Is
Oh, we
to burn down
Captured 3 or 4 of them to death.
Well, yes, I guess that's a given definition of capture.
We swallowed their souls.
So, Ein, what have we learned about telling the enemies about,
The advantages we have.
I thought he couldn't like just run away like that. We had him surrounded, like all the fucking
disengage action, man? Stops attacks of opportunities. And then goblins also have a special rule that allows them to use hide in the same turn as disengage. Goblin be like, I'm out! Just be happy I'm not a dick DM who was going to use the goblins to just shoot arrows at you and harry you constantly and then use their bonus action to hide after shooting.
Oh,
Like
that
wear
was
you down over a couple of days.
But otherwise, that was pretty good.
It was pretty amusing.
we kept you guessing, which is always good.
Well, not so much guessing as in, welp, never mind, that forest is gone. It's like, where can they go? Well, there's a river here. Oh shit, that's really far. Oh, okay.
The Murphy's Law platoon. That's what our
Pretty
party
much.
should be called.
We should just be known as Murphy's Law.
Yeah, that's actually better. Murphy's Law. And until we meet a guy who's actually called Murphy.
I also really love the idea of Osric not choosing to be part of the Dark Gods, but his gods got tired of him and then said, hey, do you want this guy? And Slaanesh is like, yeah, sure.
Hey,
Well,
boy toy.
Yeah, boy,
Great, now I can just erase all this.
So what did the cards do, or do we get to find out later? Also, what should I have?
We'll find out.
Should I have recorded what my card was?
Yeah, I wrote it down.
Okay, good.
It was,
It's extremely relevant.
So
What was my
the-
card again? Just for
What's a Pippa?
did we kill enough things in our completely intentional act of burning down a forest to get any XPs?
Well, you get XPs for killing the goblin. No, you didn't kill the goblin boss.
I killed 3
Um,
goblins though.
You did kill 3 goblins.
We killed
and
that fish we
2
caught.
hounds.
the goblins what were asleep.
Still counts, man.
I
I
actually,
don't
let me
know.
have a look.
what did the goblin?
Would the goblin chief have died from eventual heat exhaustion, or?
I mean, he had a long way.
Yeah.
I mean, he had 3
so
days of running.
technically, that's a kill for us. We started that fire. That was yeah, that's our kill.
If we ever go back to that town, we'll just start singing some Billy Joel.
And I mean, the rest of the
Start
goblins
the
are
fire.
probably dead as well.
Oh
Considering
yeah,
how big that fire. I mean, it took us a week floating down the river to get away from the fire. I
but
don't
mostly
think
because the
anybody-
river is very slow. But yes. Hold on, I just need to see what the actual level XP requirements are from level 2 to 3, and I'll tell you guys in a second.
One XP.
Ah. Good try, but no.
Okay, 2 XP.
All right, 500 in there.
Let's have a look here. Oh, that's weight. XP.
Quick, you level up by how much weight you lifted. Everyone lift.
Everyone left. Where's this goddamn table?
Oh, Hippo, have you seen Sky News recently? David Davis is like, the EU people are just silly.
Yeah, but he's a mongoloid.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like David Davis. I don't think people in glass houses should be throwing stones. I mean, you were the man who was like, no, man. As soon as we vote to leave, we'll be able to do everything. They'll be full of fear and trembling. EU is like, no.